Minim. Asem na nutra makako page mu hwe. Page so also me pen cry asare. Je say asem na also akasa. It's the Afua Asantewaa. And I say try na no. Oni also offer you jack live or TikTok ne so. Na asem say ye che ansha says here o. Ni say what I say ni say ban chemu ho. Nchemu because I'm for twisting some no. I Gossip 24. Message. So then you subscribe button so now I click the bell notification icon. Now to follow you. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter at gossip24.com and you gossip24 TV. You know that my feel free so bet you at your comment section. Now make house a go.house I want the best of the best home appliances. Meaning say fridge now pay, rice cooker now pay, blender now pay, microwave now pay, washing machine now pay, fridges and now pay. Contact go.for showroom. Our West Hills Mall, a hall and our go for showroom. So on my website www.go.house.com. Ubetimia order and your money edi free. Number said that's screen so. Offer an answer WhatsApp here more. Ubetimia order edi free go.for a hall. Post Afua Asantewaa and that is a man for extra. On your summer for you ja I live or TikTok so. Emma just a live nimuno. It's the Afua Asantewaa can a womu make us the Afua Asantewaa Singathon. I can't womu say on any kuno. Omo njaye na mom sabe no ma separate we nya awakening wa realize say just a ma wo pa she be di kwakwa be sa botebo.
Okay, bless you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of US on no wa on yes adia mame on no wa wonye o ka point bi am yam crash no say obi no obetimi ahwe wo ma yie ti say enipa le kru no ono so na wale ye o tinyema mu saa.
What makes people think that when you finally find yourself and decide to love yourself, you are moving on to another man? Why is it that everybody thinks when you're moving away, it's not me, generally, Obi situation be more, the perception is, oh, Obemafufo binti na nipano. Like, or say, there's no better man out there. I told you from the beginning, I don't look forward to any better man out there. I don't want it. And moreover, when it comes to child or kids or whatever, Kofi is a best friend. He's been my best friend. I don't do friends, so. So what is so be so my best friend now? Or my best friend na me work. No, I mean me best friend. Or no so worry. No, I ever or madam Fubium. That's the only friend I've ever had in my life. All my life, my friend has been Kofi, or he's been my best friend. And he will forever be my best friend, whether we stay together or not. But my point is that, Fire, you know there's something called an awakening. When you have an awakening, it's a very deep and intense experience. I said, Yati bibi if you were niso, it's like your eyes are open to so many things that you could barely see before. Right? So I understand what she's saying. That's why I also said earlier that sometimes because of the same kids and sanity, you don't necessarily have to encourage these women to stay in these relationships just because of the kids. The same situation could mess the woman up and it will still affect the kids. So, like I said, I am not divorced. We are separated for a good cause. And I'm healing. Gradually, I'm healing. I don't know, but it's not any big deal. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Oh, me jaya kasa reply bit me akasa. Mendantemo.
And
I am real. Fire, don't go and call him. Let him be.
Oh no. My last one, yeah. The person me catch on kakra efa.
Until awakening for we are waking no. Those who know me, they know. They are watching. Hey, Fire, those who know, they know. My bro, I'm not into me can't, but although they were coming,
one can share a foot to am the my name is person now. Not to me who ye no
Hey. I feel no say coffee pa.
Me pedi o ye no.
Oh no so pa watch. Watch too. Hey.
Awale na ye kan ho asem wa se mo ba so na mo nware ya mo nhia di mfiri afia ho mo nhia di mfiri maamefo mpanifo ne ho obi a wo kasa bia na wo hia made na wo se Ghana afo no ekwan a bebre fa so wale ne se ne time aso okowale sana bebre e fa so bet awale ti so wo enye o time na eso atwa se wu anase twa se oko obi time so oko obi so time so ha na oko
Okay, you know missing him.
man bebre mo hwe ye ne man bebre ekwan a mo fa so wale no na edi munya me de future me nipa 1000 na ehwe me sesi e kasa yi oba bi abre ne ho ase ama ba ma bi no aduane pepare dem ti woni so ye wife o pese o hye ne kawa ye kasa nso ba ma bi ma wo ba bi sika atofo ama na rent diamond no so ye ni kunu wate asese wo nware no besremo aware no enya that is a date na mo aya na mo date no mo am wo hwe ye no
Hey, our the papa fire jai. When I disagree with you. Share when you are in your element. Wait, fire, no, fire, Mr. Soma, worry 10 years.
Opa a comment na say aware ni date the end now we
are fire, me say fire chain, regardless of what is happening or what has happened. When you are in your element in marriage, oh fire, let me get up. Don't joke with it. Share. Yeah, kabut ni nani eyebiu. Yeah. Oh.
You shouldn't have separate.
And I make sure say bibi na akoka bibi ama bibi aye bibi, but I'm just saying.
No matter bibi kore ko ka bibi no twa say ka okoba.
Say, I now bani Jeremiah, brajai.
Masano question maso. Thousands of people want to talk to you. Me fabia bebe no be kasa.
No, fire me mami just 1 minute me fan kasem. The reason I can get bad say be fan for, but
yeah.
I think we've not done enough justice to be open enough for such
No, pick you be ya.
I'm person me trying to say they don't know details much. Into advice maybe or what you may give, but until you probably would get the opportunity to know what indeed has, there'll be no point. And I can be I think so when I was muted, you mentioned that Ebimoko warrior, the choices they make, right? But I wish you could also take it from this angle. Says sometimes who they are or who we are when you marry us may not necessarily be who we may end up to be after some years. You can marry somebody who is a very open person, very friendly, loyal, but due to family, friends, certain relationships being alongside, otumisisa. So sometimes you can make a good choice, but like you said, it could be spiritual, it could be physical, it could be peer pressure, it could be minimobia, your first attempt, minimobia popular. Minimobia popular pa or far phone can cry me kwe. Bien wife if a big come on be a person just baby I could be only mechi. I heard it. That was in American I say. So if such a person all of a sudden becomes insecure, probably that's not how the person is. But based on ni PS iodine. So sometimes it's not like ebi anipa no was counting now worry no. Mimi ni me kunu fire oja. Ya dampo ano single room na menye me second born na yesi efie. Na light crane ni ho ye sorry ahomachi tutu anua. Na ye hu hie ni ya drive ya back room. Nobody knew. The day my father paid us a visit, he was shocked. That's how humble we are or I am.
You kasa o
Until sometimes the choices we make along the line could change for different reasons. What I say, until no advice need the mate minimum there. And let me just clear the air. I am not divorced. Divorce takes a lot of process, legal stuffs and all that. I'm not divorced. We are just separated for reasons who behind back doors, but I mean we are cool, we are fine. The kids are okay. He speaks to them. We are good. Why?
me pese oba na obesusu mu kakla adwene ho sai.
Fire!
O kasa Canada wono ano nya den o.
I don't need it.
You need it.
I'm fine.
Na sa life in akwakofa nsem bebre abasa manfo bisa say a divorce na separation nti me ko penchi mu I was say me ko bob kokoko na me ko ti asem ni mu do asem ni mu soko. Now this is what I've gathered right now. Remember, since the first Antoine ni kunu Mr. Edunum, right? They've been on social media for some time now, been in our faces. I mean, several social media posts any idea. But there was one post I just said, based on my sources, no, it trigger everything. It's how things look within the family and everything. And it was this particular post by Sister Afua. Afua Asantewaa posted a video of Abrante Bi so what 6 packs kakra. What you say? And that video corner or didn't kuno. And so dear, so Mafobi say I say Bema nka we open ye so de Yakopon de ne ma wunie. So that post didn't land well, though it landed on social media, and then it's the Afua Asantewaa kunu eba betroye because on also the response by to that post because that man for read a lot of meanings into the post say. Oh, a mama twisting here in the caption, no? What you say? Many have married their specs, yet unfulfilled in their marriages. Into a mama for twisting here in the caption, yeah, you know. It didn't land well. It landed on social media, it got all the views. But amount for comments, affected the families involved in Afua Asantewaa and Mr. Kofi Ewusu Edunum Aware. It affected them a lot. And I said, that was when everything about the entire marriage, changed, and then it started bringing up issues just piling up for a while now. And some of the issues are not issues that we can talk about here. I mean, they are family matters and private matters, you understand? But for the sake of social media now, what changed everything about Afua Asantewaa and then Mr. Kofi Ewusu Edunum Aware was that particular post. And that caption was on my type of guy versus my husband. And Tuesday Afua Asantewaa it was just one of the numerous social media videos. Just one right? Nikunu akasa and a kaho and a more recorded video and it's the Afua Asantewaa a post here our TikTok. So 18 of days are responsible by. But marriage, between two families. So two families, came in, saw social media comments, their man for can they be more sure they Afua Asantewaa now respecting the crew or disrespecting the crew. It's an equally by that particular post. And the chamber said, listen, I'm not twisting my wife in some now or cano. However, from that very moment, a lot of things changed. If you pay attention to the Afua Asantewaa TikTok page, there have been less posts about or no any kuno on her TikTok since that very moment. And so this issue, it changed their social presence, how they appear on social media, just as I mentioned. But that has not stopped Afua Asantewaa ekuno, Mr. Kofi Ewusu Edunum. So no dear, obe posting ni yere or Facebook so right. So 2026 year we are March 2026 opostino. We are March 6th of March opostino. 5th of March opostino. It's opostino even in 2026. What is it? Oguswa postino but Afua Asantewaa dear. Since that particular post it generated a hit anyhow our families was some getting involved to the essence and you couldn't yes our post and they are clear on Afua Asantewaa edino. Now the families decided they will slow down on the social media posts are involving the kun because all the time I say I attracted disrespect and the band kun so So that had to stop. That stopping did not prevent the issues within from coming up. So there are serious issues, but for the sake of social media, this is just one part of the entire issues. There are serious issues even stemming from Singathon second edition. Now, of course, a whole lot. And they say, "Whoa, no more." You understand? And anytime you bebe kasa about divorce and RCBB, an example is this particular post. If divorce has more negatives than positive, the fake man will come after you. Just become and seek the face of God. Next day, Afua Asantewaa posti. So Asantewaa, is it true that you have quit with your husband and you moved to the USA? Ne Afua Asantewaa be posti. Say married in Ghana, divorced in USA, single in Canada. And just as I mentioned earlier, she lives in Canada currently. What I said. But then people were reading meanings into the absence of Nikuno on his social media page. So I've told you, say that changed because of some particular post now about Bontain as far back as 2025. I know was a Nikuno a baby defending Nikuno by yes post. It brought a lot of heat on the family, and the families had to intervene to make sure say they are okay. But all is not okay. Per my sources tells me say, though there is no divorce, things are not as it used to. And so UTS Afua Asantewaa a communication where you can sense from the communication it says he's a woman who perhaps is tired. And you can see from all indications, and even you couldn't post, I will make it about Afua Asantewaa since March, you see March, Mwini Adiansa Neba April. You can see Sani Kunu de Enyaya. Like I said, there are issues that I am not permitted to talk about here. From close sources, I am not permitted to talk about. But the ones that are clear on social media, estemming from that poster, a drop here in 2025. And as it stands now, for the two families, Afua Asantewaa and Nikuno, are separated. They haven't gone through the process. Maybe a return you be inside their mano, saying crack table how you be. That is why Afua Asantewaa didn't use the term divorce. But clearly, one is tired and one is still holding on. Higher Gossips 24. Magraheb.